Hello, so this is my 2-month update on testosterone. So some changes. I don't know if you can hear, my voice is definitely getting deeper, which is great because that's the one thing that I really wanted to happen quickly, and it seems to be doing it. I'm passing a lot more work with customers. However, some people that I work with who don't know that I'm trans, which is the majority of people at work who I work with, have been picking up that my voice is getting deeper. A lot of them just think I've got a cold, which I have had recently, but over the next couple of months I don't know how I'm going to explain that my voice is getting deeper without coming out to them, so that's a little bit of a worry at the moment. Another update is hair. A lot of hair is coming in now on my stomach. I'm getting like a happy trail up to my belly button. Around my belly button is getting hairier. On my arms, I don't know if you can see, on my legs where there wasn't hair. I mean, I've always had hairy legs, but it's getting darker and it's filling in, especially on the tops of my legs. It's filling in and around my knees, getting hair. Also getting a bit of a 13-year-old's moustache coming in, which is weird. I'm having to like, it's just like little dark hairs just here, that if you get very close up to me you can't see, but I have to shave them off every 3 days, otherwise I look a bit silly. Nothing coming in here yet, no side, a little bit of sideburns coming in, but not too much. My jawline feels different. I've had a few people comment that my chin looks squarer and my jawline's squaring out a little bit. My skin, it's oilier, and it's not rougher, but the only way I can explain it is it feels more rubbery, whereas before it was quite soft and just soft. It's now rubberier, if that makes sense. Muscles are getting stronger, a lot stronger actually, and my stamina is a lot better when I'm working out. I can work out for a longer period of time at a higher intensity than I could before, which is good. I feel a lot broader, and people have commented that this part of my body is quite getting broader. Acne is quite a bit on my back. I think that's just from my binder though. I mean, I wash my binder quite regularly, but because I'm wearing my binder all the time, and it's literally just where my binder is and on my chest, not so much on my face. I'm keeping that quite good actually, with this benzoyl peroxide panoxyl wash that I'm using. So it's I mean, I do have some breakouts every now and then, but my face is quite clear actually. More emotional changes. I'm having a lot of mood swings, dramatic mood swings, like being quite happy, thinking, yeah, this is great, everything's going the way I want it, finally everything's moving, to being actually quite depressed. Especially recently I had a few problems at work and I ended up breaking down, and that wasn't fun, which is weird because I didn't think I would be able to cry, but I still can, obviously. So I'm having very strange mood swings, which is obviously the hormones just trying to sort themselves out. With the mood swings, I've noticed I should have come on my period sometime soon, which I'm fingers crossed it isn't going to happen, but I'm just wondering if, because estrogen peaks during, it's either before your cycle or mid-cycle, I'm wondering if the estrogen is peaking and the testosterone's there, and then I don't know if they're fighting or if they're trying to sort themselves out, which one's trying to be more dominant in my system, and if that's had anything to do with it, because I always used to get quite grumpy before and during, so maybe that's got something to do with it, I don't know. Again, I don't know if I said this in my last video, I'm starting to get more angry rather than upset. My first response now, emotionally, is anger. Not very angry, just more angry than upset, which is weird for me to feel. So yeah, that's the main changes that have been happening on my 2 months on testosterone. So what's coming up next for me is I go back to Leeds for my 4th appointment with them, which is basically I have to produce some documentation that I've changed my name, that I've been living as male for X amount of years, months, and then from there I have to, with the NHS, I have to have been living in role for 3 months, I think, from that date, even though I can backdate stuff to gone 2 years, because I didn't legally change my name until 2012, 11, 12. They have to take it from there, and I have to, with them, I have to have lived 3 months as male to jump through their loopholes. And then from there, from this appointment, I'll go on to see their hormone doctor, and hopefully that'll be sometime in September. I also, in this June, I'm going down to see Dr. Curtis in London again on the 17th of June. Me and my sister are going down for a couple of days, which will be a nice break. This is going to be my first 3-month follow-up with him, with my T levels and checking everything's going okay. And at that appointment, I'm going to see if I can switch from the test gel onto injections, so either Libido or Testosterone. Just because I do like the gel, it is working, obviously, but it's just such a faff to have to apply the gel every day, and trying to get it at the right time every day so the levels aren't all over the place, and I have to really think about, if I'm going to be staying at someone's house, I have to bring it with me. I have to really think about when I'm going to shower, because you can't shower 6 to 8 hours after you've applied it, so I really should shower before, which I usually do. But if I'm working out halfway through the day or at night, I really have to, it's a lot of trying to plan what you've got to do to put the gel on, which is a bit done. Which with injections you don't have to worry about, and especially if I go on Libido, it's like 6 weeks, and then 12-week injections, so I can just get on with stuff, which would be brilliant. So yeah, that's what's happening with me. Again, I update on Tumblr a lot more than I do on YouTube, so I'll put a link for my Tumblr down in the bottom somewhere, and I'll update in the next month, which will be my 3 months, so I will see you all then. Bye.